singles contests, and we've drawn the raffle, which leaves just one thing to do, and that is crown a #1 contender in our 30-man rumble. GPW stars have been drawing numbers all day to determine what order they would come out tonight. So let's find out who was unlucky enough to draw #1.
Well, our third 30-man rumble is just about to start, and that is some very familiar entrance music, Robbie. I know you're not going to be pleased.
It's a disaster, Keys! Absolute disaster! Dirk Feelgood has drawn #1 and a few more good men.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't part of his master plan in any sense of the word. What advantage could this possibly be to the master plan of Cameron Craze and Dirk Feelgood?
Utter disappointment's not the word, Keys. God, I don't know what to say. Dirk probably would have been my pick for this had it not been that he's just come running out #1.
So he's not your pick now that he's #1?
I never said that, Keys. I just said that, you know, the chances are #1 isn't going to go all the way through this thing. There's 30 people coming in. He's going to have to go through the other 29 if he wants to face the man that just beat El Ligero, Keys Juggernaut.
He didn't beat him, he drew with him.
Same thing, Keys.
30 men will enter. The only way to win is to throw your opponents over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. Should Dirk Feelgood be successful, he must go through 29 other men. We have 26 confirmed entrants and 4 card entrants.
26 confirmed members of the GPW roster.
At 90-second intervals, and will be eliminated, as I said, when they are thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor.
Dirk Feelgood looks very ready.
Who drew #2?
He looks pumped, Keys, but he's going to have to be ready.
And that is very familiar entrance music. It looks like Martin Kirby has drawn #2 in this 30-man rumble.
Well, you would have expected.
And he has indeed.
You would have expected Martin Kirby to draw, you know, an average 14 or 15 for this rumble, somewhere in the middle, somewhere not too high, not too low. Right, slap bang with everyone else, Keys, but he's not. He's got an early draw against Dirk Feelgood, who should be throwing him out in 45 seconds time.
Well, the man from Hindley has drawn #2, and this rumble, it throws up so many opportunities, so many mismatches and dream matches in GPW. I mean, I think we could be seeing Dirk Feelgood go one-on-one with Cameron Craze at the end, or even up at #3. I mean, they get rid of Martin Kirby. What do he do then?
True, Keys and alliances are going to have to come into this.
We might see former friends become, you know,
bitter enemies.
No, become friends again. We could see former friends. You know, people like Dirk Feelgood and maybe Bubblegum as a wildcard entry. We could see former names from GPW's past come back to try and win that shot at the GPW heavyweight title. We
could see anything, Keys.
We could see alliances made. We could see friendships broken. This is amazing. This is a great match to end a few more good men.
We don't see these matches often, Keys. Generally the need arises when we have a champion so good.
Well, you were just about to say it before Kirby skinned the cat there. So good that we need to decide who he's sitting in the GPW roster. And not only is it when the champion is so good, it's when the roster is so good. It's when we have so many great wrestlers on our roster, but the GPW management can't decide who the new #1 contenders should be.
They've got a lot to offer, Keys. A lot of people in this match will be fancying the chances. There isn't really a clear-cut favourite. Of course, with those 4 wild cards, we don't know who's going to be in it.
Well, trademark Martin Kirby there, that springboard elbow from the corner, taking down Dirk Feelgood. He's got to try and throw him over and out now, as our next entrant is scheduled to make his appearance, or her appearance. Who will it be, Robin?
Could be anyone, Keys, might even be me.
I doubt it's going to be you.
Here I go, Keys.
Well, there's one of the experiments, one of Professor Mike Holmes' experiments. Skull Crusher from the lab.
Good friends, I have it on good authority with Little Iron Mike Holmes. Of course, the man inventor himself, making the Skull Crusher, who's making his debut here in a GPW match, Keys.
Well, Skull Crusher, we've never seen him before, but I'm certainly liking what I'm seeing.
Straight away, Keys, he's come to play. Not the biggest man, but it's not the size of the dog in the fight, Keys.
But wait a minute, grabbing the skull of Martin Kirby, but I think Kirby just pried his hands off him.
Going straight for those Skull
Snap
Crushers.
there on Dirk Feelgood, and Dirk wriggling and wriggling and wriggling as Skull Crusher tries to get a grip.
Well,
I think they've got a common enemy, Kirby and Dirk now.
Skull Crusher doing exactly what he says on the tin, Keys. And who would have thought that good old Martin Kirby would be teaming up with Dirk Feelgood, Keys?
Well, wait
Is
a
your
minute.
stomach turning?
Slamming the head, slamming heads together, and Skull Crusher crushing the skulls together as both men try and fight. And that is very strange offense from Skull Crusher.
Well, it's working, Keys, and it's very reminiscent of Voodoo not too long ago. And this is what we need from these battle royals.
Fourth entrant into the GPW Rumble. Oh, wait a minute. Fan favourite in GPW. Always unique, always brings something new to the ring. Jervis Cottonbelly. Gentleman's choice. I mean,
strutting to the ring, Keys. It's hard
in hand.
not to like Jervis Cottonbelly. So much class and a genuine cotton belly.
Well, Jervis in the ring now. He's our 4th entrant. Dirk Feelgood going straight after him, throwing a clothesline from Jervis. Trademark technical wrestling, tying his opponent up in a knot. We've seen this before, and not many people can get out of this or stop this.
There we go, Keys. We've seen Jervis a number of times get men into compromising positions, as he's done with Dirk Feelgood, Keys.
Oh, he's straight after Skull Crusher now. I mean, this is a new pairing there. Jervis Cottonbelly and Skull Crusher never met before, I don't think. Martin Kirby now going for the clothesline after Skull Crusher's been tied up in a knot, and Jervis is just showing why he might be one of the favourites to win this. I mean, tie him up in a knot, pick him up, throw him out, and Jervis Cottonbelly going straight for his paper.
Look at that, Keys, Milner War, and it's all about Jervis Cottonbelly until inevitably everyone gangs up on him.
Maybe not the sophisticated newspaper we used to see from Jervis, but certainly taking a break to read it.
Well, he's read the Telegraph for his dinner, and now he's having the mail for pudding, Keys.
Well, wrist locks all round. Jervis on Skull Crusher to Dirk to Kirby. And I don't think Dirk's got much power there.
No one there.
Well, again, wrenching the wrists. Kirby, I think, having a bit of fun there with Dirk. Into the hammerlocks. Kirby goes to the headlocks. Dirk goes to the headlocks. Skull Crusher goes to the headlock. All 4 men off the ropes. 3 of them off the ropes. And Jervis stops them. And builds an invisible wall.
Yeah, and it's gone stupid, Keys, and this is what happens when you invite people like Cottonbelly.
Dirk Feelgood there, trying to take advantage. I don't know what he was doing, but he was trying to go through that wall, and I think it got the better of him. Skull Crusher now trying to climb the wall. I don't think he can get through. Martin Kirby now stepping through the wall, finding the door, and both men with big clotheslines taking down Skull Crusher and Dirk, much to the enjoyment of the crowd, Rob.
Crowd's loving it. I'm not, Keys. Feelgood just called Skull Crusher rubbish, and he's right, Keys.
Well,
and
I don't think we've seen what we could see out of Skull Crusher. I think if he gets a bit of momentum behind him, we could be seeing a very, very underestimated wrestler there. But here comes Jack Toxic, our 5th entrant. We saw him last month in that 6-man tag with Bruce Sheila and his tag partner Cyanide, who we saw earlier tonight in a devastating match for Mini Mike Holmes.
He's a good pick for this match, Jack Toxic. He's got big match experience. We know that Cyanide's going to be coming in, so if he can last long enough, he's got backup. Great centre of gravity. Brilliant technical wrestler, Keith. And if there's one of the smaller guys in this match that can get people over the top rope, Toxic's that man.
Ganging up with Dirt Fieldgood to try and take out Jervis, but Jervis holding on to the second rope, not allowing himself to be thrown over. Martin Kirby going to go try and throw Skull over, but not getting him over. Skull holding on to the rope. And this is what you've got to look out for in this type of match. People swapping and changing, people going from one man to another, beating down one wrestler and then catching you off guard and going against another man. I mean, you've always got to have eyes in the back of your head, but here comes the 6th entrant into this Rumble, and it's the Professor, Mike Holmes.
And he's got an ally in the ring, Keys, one of his experiments, one of his creations. Mike's coming in now, good place to start.
Mike coming in straight up from the top, comes in, big drop kick from the Professor Mike Holmes, this eccentric there, and he's going to try and whip off Dirt now. Goes for a leapfrog. Dirk holds onto the ropes, gets taken down by that elbow, and then you see Skull Crusher and Martin Kirby going at it. Jack Toxic and the Professor going at it now, and Jervis and Dirk in that corner. Jervis playing the boot into Dirk there.
Mike Holmes looking a lot more ripped than we're used to, Keys. Obviously he's still off the booze, and he's come into the ring at a good time with Skull Crusher already in there.
Well, Jack Toxic now, big drop kick to Mike Holmes, taking down Mike, and Skull Crusher has got Kirby isolated in the corner. Big punch to the face there, and Dirk and Jervis. I mean, we've already seen one wild card entry. Wait a minute, the Professor nearly going out of the ring there, going over the top, but holding on and sneaking back in. And our seventh entrant making his way into the ring, and that will be Dylan Roberts. We know he's got an enemy already in there, in Dirk, who's cowering behind the Skull Crusher, and Dylan taking it to Skull. Big chop to the chest of Skull Crusher, and you saw how Dirk is hiding from Dylan Roberts there, pushing Skull straight in to Dylan Roberts, and Jack Toxic pokes in the eye of Dylan, and dropping Skull Crusher straight on the back of his head.
Skull Crusher's crushed Skull, Keys, and there he goes.
And there he goes. The Professor couldn't do anything about that himself, in a precarious position on the ropes with Martin Kirby, and Skull Crusher's our first man eliminated in this contest. And you see the Professor in a precarious position, could even joining Skull as well.
It's a shame that Skull Crusher did so well, Keys, and then ended up being, well, we're going to remember him as the guy that went out first.
Well, wait a minute, Dylan Roberts firing up, the former Army veteran, firing up on Jack Toxic, taking it to the punk rock star.
Great bulldog approach by Dylan Roberts. He's a fighter, Keys. This man knows what it's like
and
to
he's
be
got
on the
his
edge.
eyes. He's finally got his eyes on Dirk Feelgood, who once again cowers. But here comes Cameron Craze, lucky for some, unlucky for Dylan Roberts. Cameron Craze and Dirk Feelgood, the master plan now, a double teaming Dylan Roberts. Wait a minute, low blow by Dylan to Cameron, and Dylan blocks the punch, throws in those rights. Big spinning clothesline, taking down Dirk Feelgood, and it looks like the master plan are being taken out here, but here comes Cameron.
Dylan Roberts can fight all he likes, Keith, but he turned down an opportunity at the master plan, and that's going to give him serious problems now, 2-on-1 in this match.
Just think if Dylan Roberts had joined the master plan last month, I mean, if the master plan had seen that Cyber Law was willing, going to be in the master plan. Big power slam there by Dylan. We could be seeing a whole different story here. I mean, Dylan, Dirk and Cameron could be ganging up on all the other members of the Rumble. Or Cyber Law could come out and...
It's true. No, you're right. There will be 3 of them right now in the ring, and they'd be running roughshod over the whole rest of them. But that's not the way Destiny had it, Keys. And Dylan Roberts is on his own, very much alone, and the master plan's still strong.
The master plan, they've got something in mind for Dylan, and they've got something in mind for everyone else in this Rumble. And here comes Fox Carter, Juicy's personal trainer, trying to make a name for himself in this Rumble. Can you imagine if Fox Carter won the Rumble and the master plan there, taking it to the Professor, Cameron running in, and Mike Holmes teetering on the edge, teetering on the apron. Dirk, big hip toss, and you saw his neck there catching the apron on the way down.
That's why he's the best, Keys. Great move. You've seen Fox Carter before, Keys, in Rumble style matches. I remember him qualifying for the Cruiserweight in a Battle Royale.
Well, yeah, he did win that. He eliminated Voodoo with a sickening powerbomb to the outside. I mean, he might be one of the favourites to win this.
He might be, Keys. He's fighting with Kirby now, who he's had run-ins with in the past in that tournament, Keys. And
the history between those two, well documented. It doesn't look like it's over yet. Jack Toxic and Dylan Roberts in the corner. Jack controlling Dylan. And I think the master plan are just taking it a bit easy now. What with Cameron and Dirk both in the ring, they can take it easy.
Physically right now, Keys, you've got to give the edge to Fox Carter of the men that are in the ring. Psychologically, Dirk feel good. But I'm looking at Dylan Roberts, Keys, and this guy's got fire in the belly. And it's going to take a brave man to try and throw him over the ring.
Well, Mike Holmes was on his way out, but look what fortune has handed him. One of his experiments, the Nordic Warrior, coming out, and I mean, this could be one of the favourites. He's huge.
He's a big lad, Keith. This guy's had his Weetabix and he's getting into the ring, and he's going to dwarf everyone else that's already in there.
Well, the Nordic Warrior coming straight in and going straight after Dirk Feelgood, maybe getting a bit of retribution for having his professor, his mentor, eliminated, and then going straight to Jack Toxic. Sorry, no, helping Jack Toxic to go and try and get Dylan Roberts out of this. Maybe seeing Dylan as a threat. And Jervis is still in.
And don't forget, Nordic Warrior's got Mike Holmes at ringside with him, Keys.
Well, Mike Holmes, you can see there on our cameras, trying to help the Nordic Warrior in any way that he can, really. But Jack Toxic, smart move. I don't like it personally. It's a bit snaky, but he's slid under the bottom rope so he can't be eliminated, and he's hanging out of the ring on the ring post.
Snaky or sneaky, Keys.
If his feet hit the Monaco ballroom floor, he's not eliminated because he went under the bottom rope.
Cunning, very cunning. Good plan by Jack Toxic, Keys. Big match experience. Look at Dirk Feelgood, Keys, and look at Fox Carter. He's still going for Kirby.
Well, next entrant in this Rumble is going to be appearing in just 4 seconds. Who will it be? Will it be another wild card? Will it be an established member of the roster? Well, it's definitely one of the Mystics.
Not going to be Voodoo, Keys, unless he's coming out in a wheelchair.
I mean, Voodoo sustaining that horrible neck injury. We haven't heard anything from the back about the status of Voodoo, what condition Voodoo's in.
It's Suzuki, though. Maybe it was meant to be Voodoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that due to his injuries sustained earlier this evening, Voodoo is unable to come to
Well,
the ring.
the official announcement, Voodoo was scheduled to come out here into this Rumble and try and become the #1 contender, but his injuries, I mean, we need to get confirmation on his injuries. Hopefully we do, but that neck injury was absolutely horrible. I mean, the bend in his neck after that DDT with the ladder wrapped around his neck.
Hopefully it was just a twang, Keys, and he's going to be back on his feet soon.
Well, the sadistic mind of heresy, I mean, I think
by any means necessary, Keys. This isn't ballet. He got in the ring. He knew what it could have happened to him. No holds barred, and it's cost him his shot, Keys.
Well, the ring's looking quite full at the moment. I'm not sure how many other wrestlers we can get in the ring. Nordic Warrior trying to eliminate both of the master plan now. Not a bad strategy to take out both of them at the same time, so one of them can't save the other. But both of them save each other there, and the Nordic Warrior goes down. And our next entrant, and that is Joey Hayes, former GPW British champion, former GPW Tag Team Trophy holder. Joey Hayes looking to become the second Triple Crown winner in GPW history.
He's got a good chance, hasn't he, Keys? Fresh, coming into a ring full of people, been fighting for the last 10 minutes.
Big back body drop on Fox Carter, throwing Jack over and out, and big drop kick to the face, and Jack Toxic has been eliminated.
Joey Hayes demonstrating in a heartbeat just what he brings to the table, Keys. Great athleticism, strength, everything, agility. He's just a great athlete.
Total package. Joey Hayes, fast and furious now. Big punch to Cameron Craze, teetering on the ropes, and it looks like Joey's going to try and eliminate Cameron. But Cameron rakes to the eyes there as Dylan Roberts takes over. The fury of Dylan Roberts, he hasn't been too far away from the master plan at any point in this match. Always trying to find his way back to either Cameron or Dirk to exact revenge on them.
Fury's the right word, Keys. They crossed Dylan Roberts, and that's something that, you know, Dirk Feelgood and Cameron Craze may be starting to regret a little bit. Dirk Feelgood on his own on one side of the ring.
Wait a minute, Kirby's going over and out. Fox, I think that's Fox who's got him, and he's on the apron, but he slides back under as the clock counts down once again. Who will be next? Joey Hayes could be going out. Well, Jack Domitrescu, we saw him not victorious in the opening contest of this match. Could he win the Rumble here? Comes in, House of Fire, taking down everyone with clotheslines. And the leader of the Eastern Bloc coming out and taking it to Dirk Feelgood, throwing him into Jervis. We saw this in the opener. And Jack Domitrescu, always full of energy, running in again, sees Jervis, and those Russian-style dancing kicks to the gut of the cotton belly.
Domitrescu coming in, kicks to the corner to Feelgood and to cotton belly, and he's not got his hat, but he's doing okay, Keys. This match has turned into a series of mini brawls all around this ring. You've got people laying into each other all over the place, Keys. Great move.
Well, Joey Hayes and Kirby there taking down Fox Carter, and it looks like them two have joined forces for now.
Well, we know they're friends, Keys. We know that Kirby aspires to be the next Joey Hayes, and of course Fox Carter's been hunting down Kirby this whole match. Hayes just helped him out there, helped his friend out, and now Carter's the one suffering.
Well, the fans getting behind Joey. Joey throws Dirk Feelgood over. Dirk holding on to the bottom rope, stopping his momentum. And here comes another member of the Eastern Bloc. That's two in a row. Krzysztof Iganansky.
Well, he's come in and he's gone straight for Cameron Craze, and Domitrescu must be loving it because, of course, Domitrescu and him are both members of the Eastern Bloc, forced still to come in as well.
Well, Krzysztof there helping Jack down. Double drop kick to the master plan. And so many alliances now in this match. I mean, it could turn into a gang brawl.
We've got how many, Keys? At least 10 guys in the ring now. Eliminations few and far between. The standard so high. Everybody wants to win this match.
Well, the Eastern Bloc double teaming Cameron Fraser, taking him down, and can we throw him out? That is the question. Fox Carter taking it to Jack Domitrescu though. Kirby's up. Kirby attacking the Nordic Warrior from behind there, saving Joey Hayes, and you've got Dirk Feelgood up in the centre now. Fox Carter trying to eliminate Jack Domitrescu over and out, maybe. No, fighting back. Dylan Roberts taking it to Cottonbelly in the corner. So much going on in this Rumble, and we're going to get another man in. Jervis could be out. Jervis hanging on to the ropes. His feet go. He slides under as the buzzer sounds. And we've got another Eastern Bloc member.
Three in a row, Keys. Size of 3 men, Thor Larsen coming into the ring, and guess where he's going to go?
Well, he's going to go straight after Fox Carter. Lifts him up. Gut wrencher from Thor Larsen. And drops him down, spinning him onto his face. And, I mean, this is my favourite. I mean, you've been talking about who your favourite might be. This is my favourite, Thor Larsen.
So what are you doing? You're just picking the guys that are coming into the ring, and that's my favourite, is it,
no,
Keith?
I've just said that I said Thor Larsen at the moment is my favourite. I mean, I'm not going to change until Thor's out, but I mean, you've got to look at this man and think, we haven't seen much of him. No one really knows what he's about. He's the battering ram for the Eastern Bloc, and he is massive. He's huge.
Well, he's massive, Keys, the Nordic Warrior. And
Nordic Warrior even bigger than Thor. I mean, Battle of the Bulls in the centre of the ring now. Headbutts and forearms being thrown. It's the Eastern Bloc look on, encourage Thor. And the Eastern Bloc unexpectedly taking it to Nordic Warrior as Thor Larsen clotheslines the Nordic Warrior out. And Mike Holmes' experiment is out of there.
Over and out. The crowning moment of the Eastern Bloc.
And Joey nearly going out there. Our camera's just caught him sliding back into the ring. His feet nearly touched the ballroom floor.
If a cameraman catches someone who's falling out the ring, Keys, they should be eliminated. Joey Hayes should be out of there.
Well, he isn't, because his feet never touched the floor.
Oh dear, Keys.
We've seen the videos. We've heard the hype. Mark Kodiak is back in GPW, and he is on a mission.
And look at everyone, Keys.
Look how everyone just separated. All eyes on Mark Kodiak, and he speared Thor down in one go.
There goes Cotton Belly.
Cotton Belly down. Domitrescu down. Christoph Egananski out.
3 men in 3 seconds. Keys, Kodiak's come back, and he's a killer.
Kodiak, the grizzly renegade. Mark Kodiak, we've seen him before. Martin Kirby going up and over, holding on though, but Mark Kodiak kicks him straight down. This is carnage.
Fox wants an alliance, Keys.
Well, I mean, Fox Carter, maybe this is wise.
No, not today.
Mark Kodiak, one man on a mission, and it's going to stay that way. He doesn't want anyone's help, and I don't think he's going to give his help to anyone else.
Thor's back on his feet, but that spear rocked him, and now Kodiak's bringing up for more.
And Thor running in. Kodiak playing a bit of possum, and I mean, these men, we talked about Nordic Warrior and Thor, but Thor and Mark Kodiak, but we're not going to see much of it, because Mark Kodiak just eliminated the big man from the Eastern Bloc. Oh, and this is amazing. Joey Hayes and Mark Kodiak going one-on-one, centre of the ring. Fire from Joey Hayes. Could he eliminate Mark Kodiak?
What it's all about, Keys. Oh, huge.
Well, Kodiak running into Joey, and that big behind into the face of Joey Hayes, squashing him in the buckle.
I'm looking at this guy, Keys, and I'm thinking if anybody can make a good match of the Juggernaut, well, I think we're looking at him, Mark Kodiak.
Can you imagine that, Mark Kodiak versus the Juggernaut? That'd be a match to see.
And he's stood on your pick at the moment. Oh, there goes Cameron.
Roberts, low bridging Cameron Craze. You can see the anger from Cameron Craze. But Dirk Feelgood there, taking out Dylan. And we're down. Let's just take a tally of who is in the ring. Joey Hayes, Mark Kodiak, Fox Carter, Dylan Roberts. And amazingly, #1 entrant, Dirk Feelgood.
And it's Mothman, Keys.
Our second wildcard entry, Mothman. Sorry, no. Third wildcard entry, Mark Kodiak was, I think, another wildcard entry. I might be mistaken there.
No, that's right, Keys, and Mothman is coming in, he's following the light, he's following the spotlight around the ring.
But in any case, Mothman may be going for a bright light, and Mark Kodiak maybe seeing the bright lights, if he can eliminate Kodiak from the Rumble.
But
just getting squashed like a bug, and I don't want to use that metaphor, but that's what just happened. Mark Kodiak, not only size and strength, but he is quite agile for a man of his size, squashing Mothman. And Mothman, as quickly as he came in, is straight out. Fox Carter on the apron. Could he be going out? Joey Hayes battling with Fox now. And Fox bringing Joey out onto the apron, both men teetering on the outside.
This will be a great match, Keys.
Fox Carter being slammed down by Joey Hayes. Joey Hayes off the ropes as Fox is dazed. Teenage kick, and Fox is out of there.
Straight away, that was a nice little interchange, and Hayes did very well to get the better of it, and that was a great enziguri, Keys.
Well, Joey Hayes rocking Kodiak, and before Joey's
down.
out.
Dirk.
Joey Hayes is out of there. Dylan Roberts sizing up Dirk. Dirk's out, but wait a minute, Dylan's out as well. I'm going to catch my breath.
Stupid Dylan Roberts didn't need to do that, but his hatred for Dirk Feelgood carried him and Dirk over the top, and Dirk had just eliminated.
Well, Dylan Roberts taking it to Dirk. I think as Dylan Roberts clotheslined Dirk there, I think Dirk held on to him and dragged Dylan over with him as Joey was eliminated by Dirk. But more importantly, as this brawl goes on the outside, look who is standing tall, alone in the ring. Could we be seeing this at the end of this Rumble?
Well, we talked, Keys, for the first portion of this match about how it was building up. People were coming in the ring one after another. That all changed. Kodiak came in, and he was a house on fire, completely dominant, and who's got him? Oh dear.
Well, Vladimir Radkov, I mean, it's a good number if there were other people apart from Mark Kodiak in there, but he's going to give it a go. The Eastern Bloc member going for that leg lariat on Kodiak, but he just gets pushed away and squashed in the corner as Mark Kodiak maybe having a little chance for a breather after all of that. I mean, Joey Hayes got eliminated, one of the favourites in this Rumble, and then Dirk Feelgood, and then Dylan Roberts, Grizzly Bomb!
Great move, Keys.
Grizzly Bomb. That twisting senton splash straight into the ribs of Vladimir Radkov, and Radkov is out of there. And Mark Kodiak once again standing tall, getting a breather in this Rumble match.
Well, this man is just going from strength to strength, and he's asking, who's left? Who's next? Well, he's got all the time in the world, Keys.
We saw in the video packages alluding to the fact that Mark Kodiak would be in this Rumble. We saw that he was talking about time, and it looks like it's time, the time of Mark Kodiak.
True, Keys, very poetic and very true, and he's taunting whoever's coming through. He doesn't know who he's got, Keys, but he wants them to get in that ring and then get back out again.
I mean, if Mark Kodiak can keep doing this, well, we've got another lab member. It's one of Vitamin C, Cole Clinch, one of Vitamin C's orange loving members. He's going to try and give it a go. I mean, will he be as successful as Vladimir just was?
I think this is going to be a rerun, Keys.
Well, kicks to the legs, and Mark Kodiak trying to cut the big man down and going for that cross body, but Kodiak catches him.
Oh, Jesus!
Catches him, throws him up, and catches him again in a cutter. I mean, we've seen Mark Kodiak before in a GPW ring. We've seen Mark Kodiak go one-on-one with Dangerous Damon Lee. That was years ago now. But Mark Kodiak is still as agile, still as strong, and still as menacing as he once was all those years ago.
And he's like a dog with a bone, Keys. He's just playing with this guy.
Well, feels like Clinch is out cold. First that cutter, then that gorilla press drop. Looked like he was going to throw him out, but he's just toying with him now, and leg drops to the face as our countdown once again begins. And I mean, if Mark Kodiak's not careful, the numbers game might add up to him.
Well, it might, Keys, but I don't think he's too bothered about that.
It's a wild card entrant, and who is that?
Whoever he is, Keys, and I'm just going to take a guess here, I don't think he's going to be able to throw Kodiak out of the ring.
I'm not sure if he might be able to throw Kodiak out. He might scare him out.
True, very true.
Ring announcer Sammy Shaw announcing him as Leo Love, a wild card entrant in the Royal Rumble, coming out to in the Navy. And I think this is going to be quite an interesting confrontation between Mark Kodiak in the ring and Leo Love. full of energy. Would you call that energy?
The 1 month that William Gaylord is not here, Keith. That's all I'm going to say.
I think William Gaylord will be thankful for that. The chance would ring out, I think, if Leo Love and William Gaylord interacted. Sailor Hat and Leo Love catching Mark Kodiak's eye there. Mark Kodiak telling him to get in the ring.
Yeah, it's his GPW debut, Keys, and he's taking far too long to get into the ring.
Well, he's having fun. He's getting the crowd behind him.
Does this look like the time for fun?
He's getting the crowd behind him. Come on.
He's not, Keys. He's going to get mutilated. Oh dear.
Well, maybe trying to make an alliance with Mark Kodiak. Maybe brighten Kodiak's spirit. Laying the sailor hat onto Kodiak. And I like Leo Love. Leo Love's full of pep and energy.
What about the vitamin C guy full of pep and energy, Keys. This guy's full of nothing. He's just a walking showcase of nothingness.
Well, Mark Kodiak stamping on the sailor's hat. I don't think he was too pleased with that. And then the feather boa wrapped around the neck of Kodiak very lovingly by Leo.
Well, if the hat didn't work, Keith, the pink fluffy ain't going to work, and the gyrating certainly isn't going to work. This is a wrestling ring.
I think Kodiak isn't here to have fun.
No.
Kodiak's here to decimate the GPW roster. And that's just what he's going to do with Leo. And Leo coming out here full of energy, full of pep, getting the crowd behind him. And Mark Kodiak just beating into him, sensuously beating into him. Could be going for the Grizzly Bomb as the counter counts down. This could be it for Leo. Could be it. Mark Kodiak sizing him up. But here comes the other Vitamin C member, Xander Cooper, coming out here with the bandana. Cooper and Clinch the one without the bandana. Let's just get this right. And the Lab look like they could take this home. Good double teaming from Vitamin C here on Mark Kodiak, and Mark Kodiak staggered. Oh, he's not down yet, but he's staggered. He's on the ropes. Could they knock him out here? Trying to lift the big man out.
They should have just gone for his head, Keys, and knocked him over the ropes. That was their chance, and they blew it. Kodiak made a crucial error, not throwing out one of those Vitamin C guys when he had the chance.
Well, Mark Kodiak maybe taking a bit too much time, maybe toying a bit too much with the GPW roster here. But Mark Kodiak's certainly not going to go out yet. It's going to take more than Vitamin C to get that big man off his feet.
It is, Keys, and look at that other one, that Leo guy cowering in the corner, Keys. There's going to be three.
Wouldn't you be after that, after Mark Kodiak closed?
Well, it could be helping the other two try and subdue the beast.
I mean, it's good tactics, holding on to the ropes, making sure he's not noticed by Mark Kodiak.
I have to beg to differ, Keys. I think if this was a 3-on-1 attack, he'd have a better chance than a 2-on-1 attack. Those guys are at least putting up a fight, Keys. It's not working, but at least they're trying.
Well, trying is the operative word here. I mean, Vitamin C laying in those forearms and chops to Kodiak. And Kodiak subdued for the moment, maybe playing a bit of possum. But here's the counter, here's the buzzer. And here is the Juice, CJ Banks, the GPW British champion, going straight after newcomers Vitamin C. Maybe a smart strategy, not getting in the face of Mark Kodiak.
Well, it's going to depend on Kodiak's mood when he sees the Juice in the ring, but yes, what a good time for Juice to come in, just when Kodiak was looking down.
Maybe Juice coming in and helping Kodiak might help brighten the spirits of Kodiak to the Juice. Maybe there's an alliance there. There's the Gutbuster by the Juice, trademark move. He goes to throw him out, and he's out. I think that was Clinch. Cole Clinch is out of this Rumble.
He is, Keys, and of course Juice coming in immediately dominant. We've come to expect nothing less from this man. What a great, probably 2 years now this man's had in GPW. Keys, virtually unbeatable.
Well, the Juice taking a step back as Kodiak with that stalling vertical suplex. Cooper trying to get some momentum to try and get back down, but not the way he would have wanted. And here, one half of Paradise Lost, one half of our new GPW Tag Team Champion, Heresy. And it's well documented the friendship between Heresy and Mark Kodiak.
And there you
And
go,
there you
Keys.
see the handshake, the hug. Mark Kodiak and Heresy, two sadistic members of the GPW roster. Whipping off Cooper into the fucking double clothesline as the Juice goes after Leo Love on the ropes.
We've seen other people form very short alliances in this match, Keys, but there we just saw a handshake, and that's as good as men get, Keys. And of course, Juice, Heresy's former prodigy, and Heresy, of course, winning one of these battle royales in the past, Keys. So there's a lot going for Heresy right now.
Well, Juice was in Sin. I mean, Sin imploded, but maybe the bad blood between Heresy and Juice has faded down now.
We've seen them team since that split, Keys, and they don't seem to be showing any animosity to each other at the moment.
Well, Cooper taking it to Kodiak, but the numbers game, Juice running in, helping Kodiak, but being turned around, and Heresy taking his chance now. The Juice being rocked by one half of the GPW Tag Team Champions. Champion versus champion in that corner. Wildcard versus wildcard, I think, in that one. Cooper taking it to Kodiak, but Kodiak lifts him up and drops him with that double-handed choke slam there.
He needs to get out of there, Keys. He's way over his depth now. And that guy is, get out of here, you fool. These guys are a different class, Juice, Kodiak and Heresy.
Well, Leo Love there on the ropes there, good tactic, but this is familiar music. Here comes a man from the street, a man who's had a hard childhood, but a man who might be getting his opportunity to turn that round tonight. RJM full of energy, and this is energy. This is full of confidence. RJM coming out here. He was so close to winning the GPW Heavyweight Championship, but now he has a chance to become #1 contender. And Heresy cutting him off in the pass there.
Well,
off the ropes.
RJM's coming in.
Ducks a clothesline. Big clothesline. And second to Juice. And Heresy now being taken back by those forearms by RJM. The fast-paced offense from RJM, the hard-hitting, fast-paced offense.
Full of energy as always, Keys, but he can only win when that bimbo interferes for him. And where is she tonight, Keys? Not here.
Well, maybe leaving Rebecca Jane in the back. Maybe it's a bit too much for a double-footed dropkick taking down the Juice and Heresy. And RJM is full of fire here, and the crowd firmly behind RJM, it looks like. And this is something special.
This is interesting.
Never seen before. Mark Kodiak and RJM standing in the ring, not side by side, but face to face.
I think he must have heard of Kodiak, Keys, and you can see the game plan. He's got to use his pace. He's got to hit and run, Keys, because if he gets drawn into a fight with this man, he's not got a chance.
Well, forearms and drop kicks not taking Mark Kodiak off his feet, staggering him, but not off his feet. Goes to whip the big man off, but can't move him. And Mark Kodiak runs him into the rope, goes to that twisting crossbody, but Kodiak catches him with that big spine buster.
Straight back on his feet too, Keys, as he has been for virtually the whole time he's been in the ring. Brilliant wrestler.
Well, no one at the moment has taken down Mark Kodiak, but Ricky J. McKenzie maybe being thrown out early here, but Leo Love helping Ricky McKenzie, but going straight back to the rope. And here comes another man who could pin this. Danny Hope. A lot of history between Danny Hope and Heresy. A lot of history between Danny Hope and the Juice. And there you see the catwalk cutter, and Leo Love extending his kisses to Danny Hope. I thought they'd get on. I thought the model would love Leo Love.
That's because you're an idiot, Keys. Danny Hope, this match is perfect for him. Danny Hope riding a huge wave of momentum in GPW, and if he can win this match and set up that heavyweight title shot versus Juggernaut, that could mean big things for Danny Hope. But no, he's not gonna suffer idiots like Leo Love or anyone else in this match, because he's in it to win it.
Well, Xander Cooper's still in this. Danny Hope maybe early exit for him as the Juice tries to take him out. Heresy taking it to Cooper as the countdown once again comes on your screen, and we're going to have another man, and the numbers again are building up. Entrant number 26.
And here we go, Keys, it's another one.
Paradise Lost. I mean, what do you think of this? We've not only got Paradise Lost in, but you've got the relationship between Heresy and Mark Kodiak in there. Three of the most ruthless, sadistic members of the roster working together.
I think it's brilliant, Keys, and I think you look at the list of the people that Heresy and LeVay and Kodiak have slain throughout their respective histories in GPW, and there's not many left.
Well, one man they've both come into contact with is Dangerous Damon Lee,
but they're not going to come into contact with him tonight, Keys. He's a loser, he's out of it. His former partner Joey Hayes has been thrown out of the ring unceremoniously. He's not going to win it.
Everyone last month urged Damon not to give up, but Damon left the Monaco with his head hung low. And I mean, this is his chance, but
speculate all you like, Keys, it's not going to bring him back.
I haven't seen Damon in the Monaco, I haven't seen Damon in Wigan. I haven't
married
heard
now,
Damon, no one's heard
married
Damon.
He's got a family, Keys, he doesn't care about you or the GPW fans or wrestling or anything, Keys. Stop talking about Dangerous Damon Lee.
Well, with that being said, we've got to look to the future, and it looks like Sam Bailey coming out, party popper in hand. He's going to try and throw his lot in, former British champion.
Complete idiot, Keys. He brought his own pyro with him, and it all got stuck in his hair. But that sums up Sam Bailey.
Sam Bailey going straight for Castle-LeVay. What a match that would be. Castle-LeVay versus Sam Bailey, but Heresy straight behind Sam Bailey and double team now on the former tag team trophy holder and the former British champion. Off the rope, double shoulder block by Paradise Lost, and they're working as a unit after that no disqualification match. I didn't think they'd have the energy to come out here.
Keys, they handcuffed the Great Suzuki to the ring ropes for half the match and decimated Voodoo. They've taken Voodoo out of this match, they've regained their trophy, now they're both in the Rumble. This is such a great night for Paradise Lost.
Wait a minute. Dropping Xander Cooper on Heresy's neck, holding the legs of Paradise Lost with what an innovative manoeuvre there.
Poor man, and well, that's the end of that.
Well, that's the end of that. Not even, no chance of holding on. His head bouncing off the guardrail.
Send more paramedics. We're going to need them, Keys.
Paradise Lost have gone and decimated quite a few members of the roster, taking out Voodoo. He didn't even make it to this. But wait a minute. Speaking of Voodoo, speaking of the Mystics, it looks like we've got the Great Suzuki out here holding that arm. I mean, he landed hard on that elbow.
And he's got to have serious revenge issues on his mind here,
Keys. Straight for Heresy, throwing in those punches, both men brawling in the centre of the ring, off the ropes, and Suzuki being turned inside out by that punch to the face, and you see him holding his jaw there. Heresy maybe doing the smart thing and just trying to get away from Suzuki as Juice choking out Leo Love, who's still wrapped around the bottom rope there. Smart tactic, staying away from everyone.
Well, cause smart if you like, Keys, but if you're in a fight and you're not fighting, you're a fool, Keys. At least Sam Bailey, with all these stupid manoeuvres, is giving it a go.
Well, Sam Bailey running in now, butt bump in the corner.
And him and Juice are picking up right where they left off, Keys. What a great rivalry that was last year.
Well, a lot of heated tension between them two there. It looks like Juice could be going out as Sam Bailey can, but Juice using the hair, pulling on the afro with Sam Bailey there. And Mark Kodiak's got RGM up on his shoulders and drops him down as Paradise Lost look to go straight after Suzuki. And here comes, I mean, this is a good number. This is a good number.
Very good.
The man who not only competed in the first match of tonight, but won it. I mean, this is great for Bruce Sheila, going straight after the injured Suzuki.
And all the Eastern Bloc have been taken out, Keith, so there's no one with a sure agenda against Bruce Sheila still in.
Leo Love having a bit of fun with Paradise Lost, and it cost him straight into the guardrail. Looked like he was posing for very provocative pictures there.
I would pay a large amount of money to never hear the words Leo Love again, Keys.
Leo Love.
Gone, forgotten, dusted, never ever come back to GPW.
Well, I mean, he was a wildcard entrance, he had a lot of fun. It's a shame that he got eliminated when he did, but Danny Hope eating a boot to the face there from the Juice. And the Juice going straight after Sam Bailey. Sam could be out of it. His legs dangling down, and the Juice could be over. Danny Hope going to try and eliminate the Juice, but Danny Hope being caught by Harrison. And Ricky J. McKenzie in the ropes, being attacked by Bruce Sheila, and the Juice and Sam Bailey battling. The Juice trying to get Sam Bailey out, and the Juice trying to get back in at the same time. And Suzuki's in the corner with Mark Kodiak, who picks him up with a big body slam. And you see again Suzuki holding that on. Castle there just stalking the ring, trying to pick off anyone he can get his hands on, as Kodiak tries to eliminate Suzuki.
The numbers are built up again, Keys, and some of the men in the ring right now are really good athletes with a really good shot at winning this match. Kodiak's dominance lasted throughout the middle portion of this match, but we're very much in the finale now, Keys. These guys all going for it. Numbers whittling down. We've not got many entrants left, Keys.
Well, this is the final entrant, Robbie. This is number 30. Who will it be? We're waiting.
Voodoo again.
Oh no. Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, he has not retired. He has not quit. You are seeing your screens right. That is Dangerous Damon Lee.
He's a quitter, Keys.
He's not a quitter. Our 30th and final entrant in the Rumble is Dangerous Damon Lee, a man who's had a lot of conflict within him in the past months. And going straight after Mark Kodiak, and he takes Kodiak down for the first time in this Rumble.
He's a failure and he's a quitter and he should be thrown out of the building, Keith.
Damon Lee doing what no man could do, taking down Mark Kodiak in this Rumble. And he's just decimated everyone. I mean, we talked about Mark Kodiak decimating people. Damon Lee just came in and took out a large number of people in this Rumble.
He's not thrown a single person out yet, Keys. Damon Lee, no matter what.
He's made his intent. Damon Lee has thrown his name into this Rumble, and this could be just what Damon needs to rekindle that fire.
Usual Damon Lee rubbish, Keys. He's coming, he's got the best pick of the night, the last number, telling everyone he's going to retire. Playing, oh no, I'm getting married, all these sub stories of Damon Lee, and it was a pack of lies, Keys.
Damon Lee was conflicted as to what he should do. He's recently been married. I mean, he had his family to think about, he had his health to think about, but he's thrown his lot in tonight, and there you see everyone standing off, and you see old feuds reunited, new feuds maybe kicking off. You see Castellavey and Sam Bailey, Heresy and Suzuki, Juice and Suzuki. You've got Damon Lee and Mark Kodiak, no strangers, Danny Hope and Heresy, RJM and Bruce Sheila, and Suzuki's going straight after the Juice now. If he can eliminate the GPW British Champion, that'd be a great notch on his belt.
Well, it would be, Keys, but it's not going to happen.
Suzuki over and out. No.
No, he stayed in,
He gets
Keys.
his feet back onto the apron, the Juice slithering in there, and Suzuki being...
Speaking of slithering, here's Dangerous Damon the Liar.
Suzuki taking down Juice there. You couldn't see it in camera shot, going for that slingshot elbow. The Juice holding his feet, grabs the injured arm and rings it across the rope, and that is the end of Suzuki's chance.
That arm cost Suzuki his chance, Keezy.
Well, the injured arm, the handcuff arm in that no disqualification match comes back to haunt Suzuki there, and Paradise Lost don't look too concerned with Suzuki now. They've got bigger fish to fry, it seems.
True.
Bruce Sheila and RJM battling it out. Big sidewalk slam there by Bruce Sheila to RJM, and Paradise Lost taking it to Super Sam Bailey. There's Mark Kodiak and Damon Lee battling the corner.
They're still going at it. If DDL's done one thing in this match, he's kept Kodiak occupied, Keys.
and the Juice taking a little breather, picking shots at RJM. Paradise lost, maybe going. Castlevay teetering on the top. He was going to jump off and catch Sam Bailey there, but Sam catching him, kicks him off. Did you see the height that Sam Bailey got on that drop kick?
Amazing, Keys, and that's
eliminating Castlevay in the final moments of this Rumble, or what seems to be the final moments. There can't be long left. Everyone's looking so tired, so exhausted.
no one's got much left, Keys, except DDL, you'd think, who just got the lucky draw and came in at the end when everyone else had already been beating each other up for the best part of an hour. Bailey's eliminated, Keys, he's gone out of the ring.
Well, I didn't see Bailey go over the top rope. Castlevay there brawling with Sam Bailey, but it looks like the referees are trying to break it up. So
no, they're telling Bailey to get in the back.
Wait a minute, RJM teetering on the apron with Heresy. These two both have spilled over the top rope, landing on the apron. Both men just hanging over no man's land here. And this could be it for either man.
Could be a dangerous ending to this match, Keith.
Bruce Sheila and Damon Lee, you see at the back there, battling it out. Sam Bailey still brawling with Castlevay. Ricky J. McKenzie being caught by Heresy. We've seen this, but Heresy can't get him over, can't get him up. Finally does, but RGM gets back into the ring. Spinning kick off the ropes. Drop kick to Heresy, and Heresy is out.
And that is hugely disappointing, Keys. And
wait a minute, Juice. The Juice CJ Banks coming from absolutely nowhere and throwing Ricky J. McKenzie out, and that is the end of not only Heresy's dream, but Ricky J. McKenzie's dream.
They're still fighting, get that little scumbag off Heresy, Keys.
And McKenzie, I mean, he came really close to becoming the GPW heavyweight champion against the Juggernaut. He wanted that chance, but Damon Lee with that signature elbow off the second, nip up, taking it to Bruce Sheila. And we're down to 5 men. Danny Hope, Mark Kodiak, Bruce Sheila, Damon Lee, and Bruce Sheila's out of there. We're down to 4 men.
DDL throwing out the Australian, and we've got DDL, Kodiak, the Model, and the Juice.
Well, all these 4 men know each other. There's a lot of history in that ring now.
A lot of combined titles as well, Keys. Pick your winner. Whoever it is, Keys, whoever it is that challenges Juggernaut is going to be not a former champion. It's going to be someone fresh, Keys, someone new.
Well, it is going to be someone new. I mean, none of these men holding the GPW heavyweight championship in their career. Danny Hope and Juice teetering on the ropes. Danny Hope trying to drag Juice over with him. It could be all over for both men, but Juice hanging on, Danny Hope hanging on, DDL and Mark Kodiak going at it, and the Juice with that vicious forearm. Danny Hope delivering his own there, and Juice and Danny just staggering on the apron, both men looking like either one could go out as Kodiak surmises the situation. Should he run? Should he try and eliminate?
Oh, there you go!
Catwalk kick from nowhere, eliminating the Juice. And Danny Hope's got to get in. Danny Hope could have this one now, but Kodiak. Mark Kodiak picking his time there.
Just takes one moment of magic.
And this could be it. Last 2. DDL is out. No. Wait.
No, his feet touched Keys twice.
His feet touched. But wait a minute, Sam Bailey, he wasn't eliminated.
Where did Bailey come from? Where did Bailey come from?
Apparently we got it wrong. Sam Bailey wasn't eliminated. He must have been dragged under by Castlevay and came out from nowhere. But Mark Kodiak knew what was happening, but he doesn't know about this. He thought he'd won. He thought he'd eliminated Damon and then Super Sam. But now, folks, we are down to the last 2.
And he deserves it, Keys. He's eliminated everyone in this match.
Well, not everyone, but he's certainly run rampant in this Rumble. But Damon Lee is full of energy. You've got to think, coming in at number 30, could be going for a powerbomb on Damon Lee. Powerbomb to the outside. And Mark Kodiak spilling out. Can Damon hold on? Can Damon do it? Damon holds on. Damon is our new #1 contender.
That's a terrible result, Keys, and look at him. Cheat, sneak, slimy.
This is not a terrible result, Robbie. This is an amazing result. This is an amazing story. Damon Lee, former British champion, former tag team champion, never holding that heavyweight championship. He came so close against the Juggernaut. He was within inches of becoming the GPW heavyweight champion, and he had his spirit crushed by the Juggernaut. He had to think about his family, his health. We didn't know if we'd ever see him in a GPW ring again after the interview last month. But now we can see that Damon Lee is our new #1 contender, and he's got that fire back in his heart.
Damon Lee is our new #1 contender, same as the old #1 contender, and the same thing's going to happen when he fights Juggernaut, Keys. He's going to get beaten again, and he's going to leave the company again.
Well, Damon Lee winning this 30-man Rumble in spectacular style, eliminating the MVP of this Rumble in Mark Kodiak.
Definitely.
The man who decimated everyone.
Definitely.
Well, you hear it first from Damon Lee. He's not retiring, and he won't stop until he gets that belt around his waist. But I don't think this is the last time that we've seen Mark Kodiak.
I got nothing left to say about this, Keys. It's a disgrace. I'm going home. Good night.
Well, we've got new GPW Tag Team Champions, new #1 contender. I'm Alan Keys with Robbie James, signing off. Good night, folks.